So guys, a couple of details on how to land a spinning hammer fist. So what I would say is always check with the tournament that you might be going to. Spinning hammer fists as opposed to a spinning back fist. One of them may be legal, one of them or both of them may be illegal. The reason why I teach the spinning hammer fist is that there's less padding on the edge or the side of the glove like that than there is with the spinning back fist. Now, just a little bit of a warning. Sure, you're going to get a lot more power if it's just you and your partner working on a pad when you fully extend your arm. But if you catch one of those cross-side to your elbow while you're trying to hit, there's a good chance you can hyperextend your elbow if you're not ready for that. So I almost always throw these with at least a little bit of bend in that elbow while I'm trying to land. Now, another tip is I hardly ever throw the spinning hammer fist completely horizontal like this. I'm either trying to land up between the elbows or maybe down above the hands or between the hands, depending on the reaction my opponent gives me. So you could kind of think of these spinning hammer fists like you have three angles: up at a 45, straight in, or down at a 45, and practice entering with them, landing on your opponent's top of the head, temple, or jaw. And maybe another tip before we get into the combos is if my opponent throws a cross at me, we have opportunities when the opponent's abdomen is exposed. So I could do a nice lateral spinning hammer fist into the tender portion of the kidney. So two combos that I like to teach to set up a spinning hammer fist is from here. Number one, I want to try to get my opponent thinking about high, low interchanges of my strikes. So for example, if I throw a jab nice and high, then I'll throw my long cross low here, and then throwing my head height hook. Now I cheat on my hook. If I move my left foot at the same time that I throw that, kind of throwing like a glancing style hook like that, I'm going to have less power in the hook, but I've used it to set up my spinning hammer fist with that step. So 1, 2, and landing there. So a little bit smoother. So I'm high, low, high, high. And I've used, in this combo, I choose to come down at a 45 because I'm taller than my opponent. One more time. I'm here, high, low, high, high. Another detail about that, just specifically when I rotate through. So I've thrown my hook and I've cheated by stepping at the same time. When I come through, if my opponent is closer, I just stay in my stance. If they're further away, use your momentum and step through. Another good combo to land on the other side, or to try to practice the other side spinning hammer fist, is I'll take a chapter from George St. Pierre's book and I do a change-up jab. So I'm here, 1. Once I land with that, I'll usually drop my head low and I'll fire a long straight wrist uppercut towards the head. And then I'm using that to kind of step through here and come up with my spinning hammer fist with my left hand. Now, if her hands are nice and high like this, when I step through, if the guard is still there, I'll go to the body. If not, I'm aiming for the chin. If her frame is really, really tight, both hands together, like this, I'll try to pile drive through the chin. So if I'm here, I'm 1, 2, 3, or here. So those combos, one more time. Combo number 1 was I jab high, cross low, hook high, step, drop. Number 2, I change up and jab. I'm 1, 2, and use that to step through, and 3, or hitting high. So you can practice those with your partner. A fun little game is as soon as your back is turned, if your partner's holding the pad for you, they can change the altitude of where that pad is, so you have to hit low, medium, or high. Spinning hammer fist, check it out.